Memphis, number 12 UCF vie for AAC title and respect. Orlando, Florida, AP. The American Athletic Conference Championship game boasts the best winning percentage of this weekend's 10 Football Bowl Subdivision Conference title game matchups. It also represents the best hope for 12th ranked UCF and number 16 Memphis to show skeptics why they should belong in the conversation as one of the nation's best teams. The Knights are one of two remaining unbeaten teams in the Football Bowl Subdivision, while the Tigers' lone loss was a 40-13 drubbing to UCF on September 30. The two teams meet again on Saturday with a likely spot in a New Year's Six Bowl up for grabs. I think this conference deserves more attention than what it is getting and more credit than what it is getting right now, UCF coach Scott Frost said. I'm not just saying it about our team. I think there's a lot of football teams in this league that could beat a bunch of teams in those big leagues. Both teams have wins over Power 5 teams. UCF beat Maryland by 28 points 3 weeks after the Terrapins surprised Houston. Memphis had a 38-35 victory over UCLA. It is the second straight week that UCF is in the national spotlight. It won the AAC's East Division title with a 49-42 victory over South Florida last Friday in what was one of the more highly viewed games of the weekend. The game could be another shootout since it matches the top two scoring offenses in the nation. The Knights, 11-0, 8-0 AAC, number 15 CFP, have scored 30 or more points in all 11 games and are averaging 48.3 points per game. The Tigers, 10-1, 7-1 AAC, number 20 CFP, are averaging 47 points but are at 53.7 during their 7-game winning streak. It's going to be a good game, Frost said. They are playing as well as they've played all year and we are playing at our best. Both teams have been dominant for the most part. Memphis coach Mike Norvell has tried to play up the revenge factor and atoning for the loss earlier in the season. We know that last time we were here, we didn't play up to the ability that we believe we can. Once again, those are just words. We have to go prove it on the field, he said. Here are some other things to watch on Saturday. Frost's farewell. Many anticipate that this is Frost's final home game at UCF as he is the leading candidate at Nebraska. Frost said the speculation hasn't been a distraction to him or his team as he has tried to keep the attention on the game plan and trying to maintain an unbeaten season. Second chance. Memphis quarterback Riley Ferguson had his worst game against the Knights in September. He threw for 321 yards but was intercepted 3 times and sacked twice. Since then, the senior has been intercepted only 3 times combined. He also threw 7 TD passes the week after that loss as the Tigers routed UConn. Miley Milton, UCF sophomore quarterback Mackenzie Milton has been one of the more unsung signal callers. The sophomore is second in the nation in passing efficiency, 182.9, and has 6 300-yard games this season. He threw for 253 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first matchup against Memphis. Milton though is also dangerous due to his legs. He has 429 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. Defense overlooked. Despite the gaudy offensive numbers, the two teams are among the national leaders in turnover margin. UCF leads the nation at 1.55 while Memphis is 6th, 1.09. Dangerous returners. This game features 2 of the nation's most dangerous returners. Mike Hughes is a big reason why UCF ranks in the top 10 both for kickoff returns and punt returns. He scored the final points in last week's win over USF with a 95-yard kickoff return. Tony Pollard of Memphis leads the nation returning 4 kickoffs for touchdowns after taking 100 yards for a TD last week against East Carolina, and he has 6 for his career. The sophomore is averaging 44.2 yards per return. He is 1 TD shy of the season record of 5 set by Ashlyn Davis of Tulsa in 2004, and 1 off the career mark of 7 currently held by 3 players. _app football writer Teresa Walker contributed to this report. _more app college football. www.collegefootball.app.org and https://twitter.com/app_top25_ follow Joe Reedy on Twitter at www.twitter.com/joereedy